Shalom. Shalom. Shalom, man. Shalom. Once again, Shalom. Barak Kol Akim. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. For what Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shai. Shalom once again to all you members of the hopeful elect. And in this video right here, I actually will throw a title on this video. This hit me, in between the last video and this video, fervency. This video is about fervency, man. Fire, okay? Fuego in Spanish. Fuego, fire. This truth, we all supposed, the ones of us, that's why I say hopeful elect, we're supposed to be all about this truth. Everything else in this world and our life is really secondary to this truth. But this is something that we've been pushing for years, but it's something that brothers, especially brothers, I already told you sisters, Akwaf, you sincere sisters that believe, it's not your job to teach. Remember in Ezekiel, the Lord said, my voice is to the sons of men. Unto you, O men, I call. The voice of the Lord is well speaking to the word, this truth. And it's not for you sisters to go out setting up camps, teaching, doing videos. That's not for y'all. Y'all lot is to be with your husband and back him up in every way possible according to the scriptures. Serve your husband. Try to make life easy for him. Because the Israelite man is catching all kind of hell in this kingdom, man. So the job of the Israelite woman is to try to make the Israelite man as easy as no matter what, it's going to be hard for him, it's going to be hard for you. So you sisters, for y'all to be on fire, you sisters that believe, is to do everything you could do to make your husband, right, life easy as possible. Try not to give him no hell, no bullshit, no matter what it might be. And this is something I know that's going to hit a chord with you sisters, but here we go. If you believe, you sisters that claim you believe, right? You sisters talking about Shalom, right? You like to watch the videos, right? Listen to this. Even if your husband has another woman, okay, if your husband has another woman, another wife, that's out of your jurisdiction. See, that's the problem that we've been having with women for years, man, that claim they believe in the truth. That's his right. It's in the scriptures. You know that. Even the other nations know that. That's just the standard that the Lord created in the earth thousands of years ago. A man can have as many wives as he wants. Now, yes, we know the script. Now, I'm not promoting for brothers to go out there trying to be Don Juan DeMarcos, right? Trying to be Casanova. Because the more women you got, the more headaches you got. So realistically, like the Apostle Paul said, right? If thou desirest the office of a bishop, hey, just desire to be the husband of one wife. It's easier. It's hard enough just dealing with one woman in this kingdom. So it's true. And the scriptures also do say this. All things are lawful, but not expedient, meaning wise. It's lawful that you can have as many wives as you want, but sometimes it might not be expedient, wise. Because then you got more responsibilities, more stuff to deal with. Now, some brothers could do it and pull it off. If the spirit is with you to do that, that's fine. Now, for you so-called sisters, don't go, the scriptures I quoted, don't go trying to use that, what the apostle said. No, because then you being wicked, man. You being facetious, man. If your husband got another woman, then leave it alone. Just leave that alone. As long as he's dealing with you right and holding you down, that's all you got to worry about. So that's that on that. All right? But you brothers, coming back to y'all, the scripture says this, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. So right now, this is the time where the Lord is found. The Lord got the spirit out here. The truth, the word is out here. So we're supposed to be going hard for this truth. The scriptures also say what? Strive for the truth until death. So that means we're supposed to be striving for this truth, even if it means our life. Like that movie, Kingdom of Heaven, is a damn good movie. Like when the dude was turning the other dude into a knight, he was knighting him. It was during the Crusades, and he said, speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. And that's it, like the ancient disciples and prophets did. All right? And that's why the scripture says, he that endureth unto the end, the very same shall be saved. So we're supposed to be going hardcore for this truth, man. Doing the work like this. Okay, it's like, let's say if you go to everything else in your life is really just secondary. Even your woman and your kids, your family. I'm telling you, the Lord said he's a jealous power. So the thing is this. If you go to a steakhouse, right? Let's say you say, you know what, man, I'm gonna go. I got a feeling for a nice, good steak. I'm gonna go to the steakhouse, whichever steakhouse it might be, any random steakhouse. You go to a steakhouse and you say, man, I'm in the mood for a nice, good, juicy steak. And you go to the steakhouse, you get there, the waiter or the waitress, they taking your order, and I say, yo, man, I want a prime rib steak. I want or whatever type of steak, however you like your steak. And the waitress or the waiter gonna say, okay, sir, how would you like your steak? Well done, of course. Okay, what sides do you want? And then she'll tell you, you can have a baked potato with sour cream or asparagus, which asparagus is delicious. And you can also have like a salad. What do you want? Or would you like mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes? What, So you order whatever, right? Whatever your sides are that you like with the steak. But you came there primarily for the steak, right? You'll eat it like let's say you get the baked potato, you're gonna eat some of the baked potato, whatever. You'll eat some of the asparagus, but the main that steak is the main thing you tearing into. This truth is the steak. Everything else in your life is the sides. Because most people don't really eat all their sides. You know what I mean? You eat some of it, but then the main thing is that steak. You're gonna eat the whole steak. That's what you came there for, to get that steak. You understand? You'll eat some of the baked potato, mashed potato, or asparagus, or some of the salad or whatever, but the main thing, you're going to eat that whole steak. You understand? So this truth is that steak. You nibble on your sides, but you eat that whole steak. You see? So this truth is that steak. The main thing you focused on is that steak. So the main thing we focused on is this truth. Okay? That's the main thing we focused on. You eat some of the sides, right? You eat some of the sides, like in your life. Your woman is like, I'm just coming straight. Yeah, the scripture, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. So the Lord said he's a jealous power. So if you in the truth, the Lord called you to this truth, but you worried about this, you got your head all up your woman's ass, or even your kids. You take care of your children, but like you just all caught up into that. The Lord take the spirit away from you, and then you end up cast out. Or the Lord is cold. He could take your family from you. So the main focus is this truth, ox, brothers. Remember that. We got to go hard for the truth. That was the main point I wanted to make. The Spirit got on me to make that point. You got to be on fire for this truth. This is why we tell brothers, yo, man, brothers should be doing videos, pushing videos out every day. The Lord gave you the knowledge. Neglect not the gift that is within thee. Remember the scriptures say that. The gift is this knowledge, the truth. The Lord could have gave it to any other random millions of Israelites, right? But he gave it to you brothers that got this thing. You got his name, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. So, hey, man, don't bury those talents in the ground. The Lord, y'all know the parable Yahweh Shai gave. So with that, that's all I wanted to say. A little exhortation video. I'm going to wrap this up. Maybe the Spirit will get on me to come with another video later. I pray it was edifying, and I say shalom, shalom to all the members of the hopeful elect. All right? Shalom.